Would you like to tell your story as a survivor of female genital mutilation, also known as FGM?
Yeah, I'm from Sierra Leone, and I was at the age of 7 to 8 years when my mom arranged for me to go do the FGM. By then I was a little girl, I didn't know anything about it. But now that I'm an adult, a mom, I know the side effects it's taken on me and even my daughter. So in that case, even my little girl is at risk. So I'm refusing to go home with her because I know I'm from that kind of society or religious background, and I know they may want to do it on my little girl.
How does it make you feel knowing that whilst you oppose FGM, your family are fully in support of it?
Well, before I could get my first child, I have to go through surgical procedure for me to bear a child. And then it's something that is traumatic for me because when I saw the way my eldest child feel, or when I was present there, it makes my bottom barely boils because the pain she was in, and the other girls, some of them were pass off. We had to arrange a family friend who is a nurse to give them antibiotic because it was dangerous. I felt sick because when the FGM was done on me, I was not matured, I was young, I didn't know. But when I saw my eldest, oh my God, I got angry with my mom, my family. It makes me sick. So I'm really, really against this FGM. I just wish they could find a way to stop it because it's really a pain and traumatic thing for women.
So you're a mother of children and you're also a wife. Would you like to explain the problems that your injuries cause you by your FGM?
Yes, as I said earlier, when FGM was done on me, I was a child. But now when I am a mother, I had to go through surgical procedure for me to get a child. And I loved my husband by then, but he was not patient enough for me to conceive because time was running fast. He said, unless I got a baby for him before we could get married. So I had to spend money on that for me to get a child. And even myself, before I could get satisfaction from a man, the man has to be patient enough for him to make me feel my climax. And imagine if I don't have that kind of husband who is patient enough, I will not enjoy as a woman.
Your older daughter was cut and you also have a younger daughter who faces the risk of being cut. Even though you oppose FGM, it does happen quite a lot, especially here in Reading. How does that make you feel, and what do you think you would be able to do to try and keep your daughter safe?
For here, I know we are safe here, but I'm thinking if I go back to Africa, she will not be safe because it's something that is within my family. So if I happen to go and visit, I'm sure she will be with me all the time because I don't want that same thing to happen to her because I know the side effects. Now that I know, I don't want it to happen to her anymore. And I just wish there is a way they could stop this kind of practice or educate people what's the side effect of it.
Why is it so difficult to speak out against FGM?
Well, African culture and the Western culture is different. With the Western culture, you are free to speak out your mind without any threats. And with African culture, it's really hard for someone to speak her mind. Even with the eye contact, it's like disrespectful to adult. So when you talk to your adult, you have to bow your head down, not that eye contact. And with the Western world, it's something different.
What threats do girls and women face if they speak out against FGM?
Well, it's a secret society. It's like what has happened in there, in that shrine, you are not supposed, when you come out, supposed to speak out. It's like a demon or something will follow you if you speak out. So you have to like take an oath that what has happened there, you shouldn't speak it out when you come out from there.
So even though girls who actively oppose FGM and don't want to be cut, what methods are used to make sure that they do end up being cut?
There's no way you can say no. If even you say no, there's always a trick imposed on you. Probably they will say, let's go and visit a family who is somewhere, maybe they know that you love to go to that village or that town. They will arrange, everything has been arranged. And you have strong women or even men who could tie you down, force you, and you will be caught. I mean, there is no way, there is always a trick they will do on you for you to go. So I don't think there's any.
So you remain opposed to FGM, and yet your eldest daughter ended up in a position where she actually wanted to be cut. Could you explain a little bit more about what happened?
Yeah, she was happy to go because it was a family ceremony. And she didn't know what was going on there, even though I explained to her. She happened to know or regret after the ceremony. And they will fool the girls, or probably willing to give them what they want, like new clothes, packed full suitcase with new clothes, jewelries, glamorous hairstyle. They look like the newly wedded bride, so they are really happy to get all these things. So once they give them all those things, they are willing to go. It was after she regretted. Say, I wish I could have listened to you. But by then it was too late.
So you live here in Reading, you're an FGM survivor, you have a daughter who's been cut, and a younger daughter who at the moment remains uncut. What would you like to see happen so that you and your family remain safe, but also that families just like yours can also remain safe?
I know I'm here, my families are safe, but people who take their children here to go home, Africa, wherever, so that their children or their daughter can be caught, they should enforce the law, the government should enforce the law on them so that they will be persecuted.
What would you like to see happen to FGM here in the UK and also overseas where it's carried out regularly?
It should be stopped.